This is just a very quick video for what we alluded to earlier, that on test day, you don't want a surprise. We mentioned that you're going to be asked at the start of your test, have you taken algebra before? But that's at the start of the math test. And there's going to be another question that's really important too. So have you taken algebra before? Have you taken algebra? If you answer no, then it will not let you place above 60 or 58. If you answer yes, then you can advance beyond 60 or 58. And when we say advance, we mean that, like you saw in the practice test video, the fourth one up there, like you saw in the practice test video, the test gives you another item that's harder or from a higher level if you got the last one correct. If you got it wrong, it kind of gives you another of similar level. And then if you keep getting them wrong, it kind of ends and says, okay, here's your score. But the point about advancing is if you said no, that I haven't taken algebra, then it's not going to advance and let you place above math 60 or 58, because those are the equivalent to starting algebra. And so if you've had algebra in another country, another language, say yes, because you should have a fair shot at advancing beyond math 60 or 58 as your starting point. Definitely do your review, and tutors are there, would be glad to review with you as shown in the above videos. Okay, the other question they're going to ask us, and this is, I believe, at the very beginning of the whole test, is English your first language? And here's what to keep in mind as you answer that question. If you say no, then it redirects you to a language test. And I don't think that's the same test as reading and writing, like the reading and writing placement for Mount Hood's Writing 115, Writing 121. I think that it actually is redirecting you to a whole different test, a placement test for ESL and IECC, English, Intensive English for College and Career. That's IECC, or ESL, English as a Second Language classes. So if you say no, then you're not taking your math placement test for quite a while, because it's going to redirect you to those language tests first. And if your intention is to take the math placement test today, then talk to the testing services worker before you start the test, before they send you the link, and say, here is what I want to do. Otherwise, it might resort to the standard process of, is English your first language? And a no is going to redirect you. If you say yes, then it goes to the standard reading, writing, and math tests. But keep in mind, if you've been preparing for math, you want to take that one first because it's fresh on your mind. If you haven't been preparing for the reading and writing, maybe you want to prepare and take those on another day or something. So talk to the testing services staff when you are scheduling to take it before you begin the test, and you know, before they even send you the link for when you're going to take it. You want to say, hey, I'm only taking the math test today. I don't want to do all of them today, please. And also make sure you understand clearly about what happens if you say no to that first question. Okay, I think that's a very important note because it can hijack the whole experience on your test day and really be a change of plans from what you thought was going to happen. All right, thanks for keeping that in mind. And if you've watched all of these videos, wow, I'm very impressed. If you have questions, please inquire with us, especially with our academic coaches and with testing services itself and with your academic advisors. Have a great first quarter.